Hello everybody out there. I'm going to make this video about your narcissist and inferiority complex. How they just love to make you feel so inferior of yours, just make you feel so inferior to build them up. And I can really relate to all this. And I'm sure many of you out there can relate to this as well. But for me, what my narc mom and my late enabling father wasn't like, they both instilled in me to have name brand things, or else you're nothing, you're nobody. Kind of like an approval thing, which I know it's nothing but a game. Because as soon as you get those things, then it don't mean nothing. They're still going to treat you the same. And another thing that they instilled in me, and like I think I've mentioned a couple of videos ago, about comparing myself to others. That's an area I can really admit that I really need to work on, but I know in myself, I know where that comes from, and I'm sure many of you can really relate to that, because I'm sure you're a narcissist, whether it be your mother, enabling father, flying monkeys, husband, boyfriend, friends, or for me, so-called friends, will sit there and instill into you to say, try to make you feel down, and the only way to build yourself up is to tear down others and come around like you're better than everybody else. Oh, believe me, I've really experienced this. And I could say that my biological sisters, all these years, even until now, are all competing for my narcissistic mother's love. It's more like, who can have the biggest house? Who has the most money in their bank account? Who has the most materialistic things? Who has the most designer stuff? Who has the best and most expensive cars? Ring a bell? And it's been a game that my narc mother and late father, when he was alive, has always played. And I remember a time back when my late enabling father had said to me, well, Mary, you got a college degree. Why isn't it that you're not living better than what your sisters are? Your sisters have no degree, and they're doing way better than you are. They have a house. They have nice vehicles. They have money. This and this and that and the other. And for years, even ever since I was a kid, I always had that pushed down to me, programmed into me, that I'm never going to be anybody. That I will, despite my education, that I will never have as much as my bio sisters. But I know deep down in my heart the message that my narcissistic parents have really put onto my biological sisters. In order for both my narc mom and father to really be accepted, this is a game they play. They all make us all compete against each other, compete for their love, affection, acceptance, you name it. And even now that my late enabling father's been dead for quite some time, my narc mom still plays that game. Who can have the best of this and the best of that? And how does that make you feel? It makes you feel like shit. It makes you feel like a piece of shit. It makes you feel like you're never going to be good at anything. That's the message that your narc wants you to think about yourself. But with the therapy that I've been getting and all the things that I have accomplished within a year from telling my narc mother and along with her flying monkeys to go fuck off and wrote that no contact letter, I've been breaking out of my shell. I mean, as many of you out there that has been long time subscribers and has really followed me on this channel, many of you can really see the changes that I've made for myself. So I've proven a lot of things to myself, that I am a driven person. I've accomplished losing weight, not once, not twice, but about 3 times in my lifetime. And this time it's going to stay off. And so, like I said, the element that I have to work on, and my therapist and I are, that's going to be the next segment that we work on together, is being able to break out of that feeling that you're better than, like comparing yourself to somebody else. Because it's like in the workplace, it's in school, amongst your peers, amongst, you could just imagine out there in the workforce, just that competition. And it's something, like I said, I have to really work on, but I know I can't do it alone. And I'm so glad that I found a good therapist that's going to help me through that. And whatever I learn, believe me, it's going to be in a video. In one of my next couple of videos coming up. Don't know when that will be. But whatever I learned from my therapist as far as knowing how to handle that and to deal with it, to cope with it, believe me, I will be very happy to share it with each and every one of you out there, because I like to learn myself, and if it helps me, believe me, I want it to help you. It's like I said, even as you overcome and you survive narcissistic abuse and found a closure, and learning how to deal with those triggers and minimize them to where they don't affect you anymore, then there's other elements you can work on. And like I said, I'm woman enough to admit that I have a very hard time of comparing myself to others. I mean, when someone's better at something than I am, it makes me mad, I'd have to say. The feeling that I feel when someone's better at something than I am, and I often feel like, oh, hey, I got a college degree, I should be better than this person at doing something. And it angers me. It angers me that there's somebody better than I am, and I just want to just beat the shit out of them and smack the crap out of them because they are bad. See, that's something that I have to work with my therapist, and something that I have to really clean out of my thought process. Something that I have to reprogram. And like I said, it's going to take some work. And believe me, I've always been the kind of person, when someone shows me how to overcome those things, I learn it and I apply it. Because I've always believed this about therapists, and I still do, and I believe I always will. When it comes to a therapist is nothing but somebody that can give you the tools, as long as you're willing to help yourself and to be able to change certain things. Because I know it's not my fault that I have this feel of need, that I feel like I gotta compare myself to others to make myself feel good. I know that's not my fault. And for those of you out there that's experiencing that same thing and can relate, just know it's not your fault. This shit was programmed into me by my narcissistic parents, especially my narc mother. And you have to really realize that that's not your fault. this is something else I believe, and it's to me it's very true. Is that when you're born, since when do you ever become born of behaviors? Behaviors are learned. So don't beat yourself up. And I'm going to really try my darndest not to beat myself up with this crap of comparing myself to others. Something that my narc parents have beaten me. I'm very determined to continue to work with my therapist, and we will work on it together to help me not to do that anymore. Because I feel in a lot of ways it's really held me back to some extent. But once my therapist gives me the tools to know how to deal with that, I'll be moving forward to be even more successful in life. So I'll definitely give you guys a heads up of what I learn once I get to my next session, which will be next week. And then I can share with each and every one of you what I've learned, especially if it helps me. So before I go, this is the end of this video, but before I go, just an update. Last week, I've lost 4 more pounds. So I'm now down to 211 from my original 260 pounds where I started. So I've lost 49 pounds, and I'm very, very, very proud of myself. And I've proven some things to myself. I've always known that I've been a driven person. And even some people that know me has told me that you're very driven. So when I have people in my life that tell me those things, I cling on to those thoughts and tell myself over and over, hey, you're driven, you're driven, you're driven. You're going to succeed. Keep driving towards it. And I'm just that determined. So, nothing much going on right on. Other than I'm working some temp jobs here and there, which it's like, well, I'm not making money staying home, but it's enough to keep bills going, thank goodness. And I'm just really hope that that what I'm saying here on this video about this is that I'm hoping many of you can really, really relate to this, and I'm pretty sure you can. So anyway, I really like to know your thoughts and share with me your experiences if you've ever had that need to compare yourself to others, because believe me, I know I do, and that's another thing that a narc just likes to do to you. So anyway, like I said, don't know what the next video will be. All I can say is to stay tuned. I just uploaded, excuse me, I've just made a 4th video on my fitness channel. I haven't launched it yet. Like I said, I will make that announcement after I launch it. But just to give you an update of how I'm getting that channel together and how many videos I got already ready and to be uploaded once I could find, like once my schedule can allow me to do so, I will move forward with it. But like I said, just stay tuned within these next coming videos whenever I can do them, and I will definitely announce that. So anyway, for those of you that newly subscribed to my channel, welcome. I'm glad you found my channel. However you found it, I'm very glad that you found my channel, because we all can learn things from each other. And I've got about 90 some videos on this channel here, so it's never too late. I mean, like I said, I don't care if you've seen videos that I've done 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months, 11 months ago or whatever. Give me your feedback. It's never too late. And those of you that's been a long time subscriber to my channel, I really appreciate your loyalty to me. I really appreciate it. And I've always appreciate all your feedbacks. Like I said, some I really comment back. Sometimes, you know, I'm not able to. Not and but doesn't but just because I don't comment back doesn't mean I didn't read your comment. I have. And like I said, just got a lot going on, but I try to really write back to as many people as I possibly can. So, anyway, uh, until next time, till next episode, I wish all of you peace, love, joy, and happiness as always. So this is Mary Allen signing off. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye for now.